I just would have assumed, like, as a dad, wouldn't you think about what you're putting your kids through, how your kids feel? He's living up there in a freehold house with everything that he's ever wanted, and it's all been paid for by my mum. So can we cut?
I never learned about our Māori history.
Can't see the bruises and
Selling them all these dreams and all that.
everything just slays down, eh?
Going from the living situation that my brother and I had with our dad to auntie was amazing, bro. Like being woken up nicely in the morning and not just having the light flicked on and shit thrown at you. Like the curtains had opened. Morning, can you get up now?
Yeah.
So nice to be woken up nicely. He invited me up north one weekend to go spend time with my new family, and I was like, I don't need a new family, bro. I still got my old one. I still got a brother to look after, bro. Mainly for me, bro, was seeing my brother happy and seeing him like well fed, he was looked after, because I knew that I had someone looking after my brother, so I could just go and do what I wanted. I ended up going to Unitec and doing a level 3 course there, and then trying to get into my product design and architecture through that. I sort of just lost interest, sort of personal issues, mental health issues, all like, yeah, trying to do the whole tertiary study, be an adult and deal with my own shit that I sort of hadn't dealt with before. Yeah, it made me, I sort of dropped off at the end, pretty much. I went to go visit my nana and granddad not long ago, while I was still in here, and my granddad had sort of told me that he's been diagnosed with Alzheimer's and all of that. Got a bit emotional, and then he sort of said that he's going to put himself into a retirement village. I wasn't having that. you don't see Māori in old folks' homes, bro. We look after our own. I just thought of it as if my mum was still here, bro, she would have done it.
Yeah.
She would have retired, she would have gone and looked after her dad, looked after, helped her mum. So yeah, she wasn't here to do it, so I'll step up and do it.
How'd she pass away, bro?
Car accident, bro.
Oh man, that's...
She's, what was it? She dropped my brother and I off at our dad's house because it was our weekend to go spend time with dad. And then, yeah, her and my auntie were driving home, but wet, and those, the pine trees on the windies going up to Matodi.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of slid out, went across the road. And then, yeah, got hit by a truck, went into the paddock, got airlifted down to Whangarei. And me being a kid, I thought she was getting sent home to get better, like she was gonna be better and all good. But no, yeah, they sent her home to spend her last week at home, and then she passed away on the morning of my 9th birthday.
Oh, brother, that must have been hard.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, bro. Sort of tried to stay solid for my brother, you know. He was only 2. He didn't even know what was going on. And then yeah, we ended up going and staying with Dad, and Dad was dealing with Mum passing in his own way, so yeah, he sort of took that out on me and my brother a bit. Mum's life savings and life insurance was so that when Blake and I were old enough, we could go to university and we didn't have to get a student loan and go through like student debt and all that sort of shit, like what she had to do. He got us happy ever after, bro. When Mum was here, she was a teacher, so she wanted us to get a good education so we could get a good job, make lots of money, and then she could retire and spend all our money, look after our kids, just be a nana. But yeah, now that she's not here, bro, and I believe that she's looking down on my brother and I and seeing the struggles that we're going through, and I feel like she just wants us to be happy and healthy. Like high school was hard enough, bro, like going through high school without Mum, that was hard, like trying to deal with my own personal shit while doing all of that. It's definitely in the blood, like sort of wanting to help people, like Nana was a teacher, Mum's a teacher.
Yeah.
So yeah, teaching my brother how to ride his bike, that was sort of my first big lesson of patience. Don't let frustration get the better of you. And then, yeah, by Yeah, like by the end of the afternoon, I sort of pushed him onto the lawn and he just kept riding. I was like, wow, that's cool. I try and listen to understand people. Like, yeah, understand their perspective. I went and see my brother for the first time since he'd moved down. Yeah, it was hard to hear how much he struggled and like tried hiding it from me. Yeah. He's got himself a new job, he started scaffolding, and that's with one of my mates who was sort of like a big brother to Blake growing up. He's good at the moment. I think we both sort of learnt our work ethics from our grandfathers.
What about the future, Jimmy?
It's all about your priorities, I guess, eh, bro? Whatever you find important in life, what's most important to you, where you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have a place that me and my brother can call home, really. Somewhere we can be happy, do what we want.
There you go, brother. All done.
Thank you, bro. Hey, thank you, bro.